And welcome to my little review of Baldur's Gate 3. I originally planned it to be a quick video, but as it turns out, I ended up investing more time and effort than expected. It still is not very professional, but if you enjoyed watching it, why not consider subscribing and dropping a comment on what games I should review next. Anyway, let's dive into it. Baldur's Gate 3 is an awesome game, and I know you've heard that a lot. But I'm here to give you the lowdown on why it's so great. So let's get into it and rewind back to the time where I first stumbled upon this gem. It was thanks to Penguin Zero, Moist Critical or Charlie, depending on what you wanna call him. He dropped a video talking about a wild sex scene which was shown as a marketing piece. It is involving two main characters and one of them shapeshifted into a beer for a steamy rendezvous. So my initial encounter with the game was, well, let's just say it left an impression. But oddly enough, none of my German buddies knew about the scene, and they catcalled me for searching such stuff, so this time I searched for the video and left the link in the description below. Skipping forward a few months to March of 2024, where my girlfriend started playing it and streamed it to me. I wasn't really paying attention, but I wanted to spend some time together with her, so I bought it and joined her 15 plus hours playthrough. It was around the end of Act 1 and I was like, how the fuck did it take more than 15 hours for you to play through the first act of the game? That's when I decided to start my own solo playthrough. "28 hours and 10 minutes. Oh, and I left the date there on purpose. I bought the game on March 24th and poured 28 glorious hours into it over the next 5 days, all while squeezing in some co-op sessions with my girlfriend. Couldn't tell you the exact tally of hours, but let's just say it was a lot. But hold on to your heads, because Act 2 playtime is where things get really juicy. "65 hours and 45 minutes. Yep, you read that right. 27 hours in just 3 days. I went all in, grinding through like there was no tomorrow. And those hours, they weren't spent aimlessly wandering through a vast but empty world like some games. The world of Baldur's Gate is full with content, bursting at the seams with things to discover and quests to undertake. And trust me, it's anything but your typical fetch and carry routine. Most quests offer you choices, multiple paths to the same goal. Take for instance a quest to retrieve a powerful item. Sure, you could just brute force your way through, or maybe sweet talk your foe into handing it over peacefully, or heck, slip past unnoticed. The beauty lies in the variety of options at your disposal. And it doesn't end there. You might stumble upon hidden quests by reading through dusty tomes or simply chatting up the locals. And here's the thing, your choices echo throughout the game, shaping its future acts. Remember that time you spared someone's life? Well, they're here in Act 2, offering you even more quests or showering you with goodies. I also had a bit of a revelation about the Baldur's Gate series. Turns out I wasn't as clueless as I thought. After a chat with my older brother, he reminded me of something back in the day. I actually played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on the Game Boy. I don't know if I hated or loved this game as a kid, but it was always kinda scary. I mean, just listen to that music. I always knew about the game's existence and I had it tucked away in my memories, but I never realized it was part of the Baldur's Gate universe. Thinking about it now, I might even consider doing a video on it. It's a blast from the past that deserves a bit of attention. If you're interested in seeing that happen, drop a comment below and let me know. Let's get into the character creation, which is also quite deep. Depending on the class or race you pick, you get different dialogue options or interactions with items. You can make your own character or choose from one of the 6 original characters. But there's a 7th option, called Dark Urge. It is an interesting storyline, but I would advise you to go through the game first as a custom character. There's a total of 11 different races and 28 sub-races. 3 of those races have no sub-race, so you got a choice of 31 different races and they all got their own features and bonuses. Then we got the class selection, 12 classes and each got their own subclass. I don't know how many because you unlock some of the subclasses while leveling the class. Just to let you know, there's a lot, and the fact that you can multi-class does not make the choice easier, but at least you can change your class without restarting your whole playthrough. After you finish your character, you now have to make your guardian. He or she will be a big part of your story, so I would advise you to put some effort into making it. The character creation menu is pretty much the same, so here you can also choose between the 11 different races and 28 sub-races, but you do not have to decide on a class. Now I've got a couple of spoilers to share just to emphasize how significant your decisions are in Baldur's Gate 3. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, go to here. So picture this, you're playing as a paladin and you have to choose an oath. Break it and you'll find yourself face to face with an Oathbreaker paladin, looking all intimidating and whatnot. But there's a twist, he's not there to scare you straight. Nope, he's offering you a chance to reconsider your oath or embrace the path of the Oathbreaker. Depending on your playstyle, going down the Oathbreaker road might have its perks, but be warned, there could be consequences. It caught me off guard at first, but I gotta admit it was a pretty nice surprise. Now for another example. I won't spoil which class or race this involves. At some point you'll encounter a little goblin-like creature who asks you to off someone in exchange for a reward. You're not entirely sure what he is offering, but hey, you do it anyway. Next thing you know, bam, he transforms you into fucking Cho'Gath from League of Legends, devouring everything in its way. And that's just scratching the surface of what makes Baldur's Gate 3 so special. It's not just your story that's captivating, it's also the stories of your companions and how they react to your choices that really make it shine. Now I know dropping $60 on a game can seem steep, but trust me, it's worth every penny. Especially considering what shit is getting developed lately.
Is this game worth it? Does that answer your question?
One issue I had though was with the controls. It felt a bit wonky to me, so I decided to tweak things a bit by installing some mods to make it more to my liking. The graphics also allowed because the world is very detailed and allows you to really zoom into objects. I'd still recommend giving the original controls a shot first, but hey, if it's nothing for you, there's always the option to check out the video on how to install these mods in the video description below. And there you have it, a quick rundown of my thoughts on the game. I know I didn't dive into every little detail, but I just wanted to make a quick video telling you about the game and give you a reason why I'm not so active right now. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I'll get back to work on that Crash Bandicoot 1 video soon, but for now, take care and have a great day.